Hola, bonjour, buongiorno.
Barry
Xin chào.
สวัสดีครับ 안녕하세요
你好吗？你好吗？
こんにちは。
Hello. Hello and welcome. Men and women from all over the world come to Herkimer County Community College to enroll as students, gain the college life experience, and learn about the different cultures within the campus. Some, however, have questions before they enroll to the school and gain that college experience. Mr. Z-Tech Sim will explain his role and the system that he is part of for the international students.
I'm the director of international programs. My primary responsibility is to recruit international students so that we have a huge diversity add on to our current student population on campus. I also responsible for the student status. What that means is when international students come to Herkimer, they are required by federal law to register a minimum of 12 credit hours. If they drop below 12 credit hours, it's a violation of federal law. So I have to keep an eye pretty much on them as if I am working for the Department of Homeland Security. In addition to that, I also organize trips, activities, for international students, things like that. Usually exchange students, they will be here for a temporary stay. I would say range from 3 months to 6 months time frame. For international students, they will be under different category, which is like F1 visa, which means usually they will stay at a minimum of 1 year to 4 years sometimes to finish their either associate or bachelor degrees. Every time when international students come to my office, I think people in general think of international students as Asian students, but they are not. They are, UK students consider themselves international students, Canadian students, African students. So as far as for English accent, I repeatedly every day listen to different sounds, so it makes me interesting. Majority of our international students are from Japan, and then followed by Vietnam, South Korea. We also have students from Latin America, like Venezuela, Brazil. We also have students from UK, Lithuania. I believe we have 16. We have students come from more than 16 countries. And currently we have 66 international students on campus right now. Pretty much all international students have to be self-sufficient, meaning either their family will sponsor their tuition and fees, which is about $5,000 a year. So you are looking at around close to $15,000 a year for international students to come to Herkimer. They have to pay, either on or off campus living expenses, food, round-trip air tickets, textbooks, tuition fees, everything. So it's about $15,000 a year for an international student. So that would be about close to $30,000 to get an associate degree. Most international students do general studies so that they can transfer to a four-year university. a few of them actually doing international business, travel and tourism. These are also the main area for international students. For extracurricular activities, we organize field trips. We also have Thanksgiving or Christmas party for international students. We also have potlucks for international students. We try to organize once a week shopping trip for international students because it's not easy to get out from Herkimer. I mean, there is no easy transportation to bring students from Herkimer to Utica or even to Syracuse. So we try to do as many activities for international students. I would say for us, for Herkimer County Community College, our number is pretty much stabilized. When I first started here 2 years ago, we have around close to 50 international students. And then now we have 66 international students. So our number pretty much stays around, in the 60s. Hopefully we will go up again sometime, maybe this coming fall or spring semester.
Actually, my first time to come here, United States, is 2 years ago. At that time, I couldn't speak English at all, and I couldn't hear anything. So that's why it was really hard to adapt. And there is no Japanese in the school. I actually went to high school in United States. But so first it was hard, but I think this is the second time, so it was a bit easier than before. I actually studied English for 6 years in high school and junior high school, but we just studied grammar, reading, and writing. So that's why first I couldn't speak and listening. So it was really hard. And also culture. The biggest thing I was surprised most is everyone is really friendly and really open. So that's why my friend came to my host family's house first, and they opened the refrigerator even if they didn't ask. That was the most surprising thing in my life.
At first I went to New York City and I want to get taxi, but I couldn't speak any word, so that was confusing me, and I don't know how can I say to him by English that is really really confused me. Yeah, the culture is different, like how to pay the money, like in restaurant we need tip, right? Here, and Japanese doesn't have it, and we can know about the different culture is really interesting things, and we can have good experience to hear.
Well, I hope we've answered your questions. For those who are interested in enrolling at Herkimer County Community College, come in and experience the college life. Thank you for watching and listening to this presentation, and goodbye.
과헤리.
사요나라. 땀비.
라간.
Adios. Au revoir.
저희팀.
Arrivederci.
안녕히 계세요.
再见.
Avideze.